Greetings wargamers and welcome to another 40k related video, but this time it's not about Space Marines or Imperial Guard. It happened again, and I changed. I'm building something else in between. Not really a complete army, just a few models, certain models, because I just want to have them. And what am I talking about? You might be asking. What I'm talking about. Orks. And for those of you who know me a bit, Orks, together with Pyramids, were the two races that I always thought I'd consider, I'd collect at the very last, because I like every other 40k race just a bit more. It's not that I don't like Orks or Tyranids, but again I like the other races a bit more. So how did it happen that suddenly I've got three boxes here, a codex? Well, it all started with this guy here, Boss. I'm pretty sure most of you know GirlPainting on YouTube, Alexandra, and she's holding a painting contest, the Golden Dwarf contest. One of the rules was to, well, you were only allowed to paint human-sized infantry models from any starter set, 40k, fantasy, whatever. And since this was about the only one that I have, I decided, hey, just go ahead and paint an orc. Never did one before, this was my first, and I spent a lot of time on this one, and I really liked the outcome, and I got interested. It's as simple as that. So I'm interested mainly in Nobz. This is a Nob here from the Assault on Black Reach. Not really from this box, I don't have this. This was free in a White Dwarf, but you get the idea. And again, I got interested in Nobz. I know they are highly customizable. You know, you can equip them with everything basically from Ork army. And so I went to Games Workshop today, Games Workshop Potsdam, and blew out basically 104 euro and 75 cents. Yeah, could have used that money elsewhere, but there we go. So again, I was mainly focusing on Nobz. 22 euro and 50 cents. Oh, plastic kit. Currently, so right now, as I'm filming this, there's an auction running on eBay of the old metal Nobz. And I'm going to buy these two just to have more Nobz and a bigger variety of equipping, interchanging parts and stuff. Get the idea. What else? A box of War Bikers. 32 euro and 50 cents. Oh my. Why did I buy bikers? Well, I'm not really planning on doing Nob bikers. Basically, I just wanted to have this axe for my warboss. Details later. And well, a box of boys, because there are parts for boss in here, and so again, even more parts to interchange with the regular boss. Nobs are Bosse in German, so I might say that a few times here. 20 euro. And of course a codex, and well, the current White Dwarf, which I haven't had yet. So I made a lot of plans already, just in theory, concerning how my warboss is going to look like, and which parts I'm going to use. I have this one already painted. This was not painted by me. I bought this on eBay years ago. Can make some light here. It's very nice painted. but it looks, at the time as I was finding nicely painted miniatures on eBay, I didn't realize that they would inevitably look different than those that I'm going to paint. You know, it's been painted by somebody else, so I'm not even talking about the base. That's not a problem. I could easily repaint that green. It's just the whole look. It looks different. It's great, nicely painted, but it's not going to look the way the other figures in my army will look like. Here's a man. It's painted by the same guy. So, but just you know this model, and that's what my walrus is going to be based on. I'm using his body, probably the big shooter too, and well, yeah, his head. But not this axe. It looks cool. However, I'm going to use this axe on a war biker. So he's going to point, you know, sitting on his bike, driving to this direction, and pointing forward, like, let's go, boys. I'm going to use another axe for this one. As I said, this one. Hard to fit in here. And I try to position it so he's holding. I need, of course, a second left arm, and he's supposed to. Let me just zoom out here again. Sorry. He's going to hold the axe with two hands and swing it right over his head. I'm ready to chuck down on the Poland, and I plan to put a dead Space Marine on his base, and probably, if I'm good, might use a metal saw and reposition at one of his legs so he's standing with one foot on the dead body. So, but again, the weapon is going to be a big chopper, or probably I'm going to magnetize it for those games where I decide to use a power claw or whatever. So, but I really liked the look of this miniature that I've got in my mind with the huge axe, and oh yeah, concerning the, I'm going to show it later. So these are the plans. I'm just going to, again, I'm not collecting an Ork army now. I still want to make the Imperial Guard and Space Marines first, but I really wanted to see those kits, have a look through them, and basically just build only the Nobz, not really the boys here. Although I'm probably going to build these anyway since I got them. And again, I'm probably also not going to paint them unless Alexandra is holding another contest. Anybody else. I would just want to build Nobz, you know, big, as Daryl from Beasts of War would say, if you have seen the video, big, hard Nobz. Anyway, at least that's the plan. So, enough showing off my latest figure haul, and I'm going to shoot unboxing videos of these 3 kits, which will be uploaded someday. And yeah, of course, as soon as I have something built, I'm gonna make a video about it, and you'll see what I've done so far. So see ya until then.